So for this one, we are not only going to do our Middle Ages learning target poem, but also we're playing Where in the Building is Mr. Marshall? So make your guess at the end of your Flipgrid assignments. Middle Ages. In Europe, at about the same time, people scratched by just trying to survive after Rome fell apart. In the West, don't you know, nobody had enough power to show that they deserved to wear on their head a crown and rule all the people in every little town. So the people, they fought a lot among themselves, but every individual who got some power fell. Because there were no really strong kings, local lords took the power over all the small things. They started manors where they grew the crops in the fields. Everything on the manor was meant to yield something that they needed to survive the day. A blacksmith, a weaver, a farmer making hay to feed the cows that the serf also had. The lord didn't work, but he sure was glad that the serfs on his manor did all that for him. He held the power over all of them. Sometimes a lord with a manor to his name would lead his serfs to fight another just the same. Soon that one lord, who had started out so small, ruled a whole lot of land and was ready to call it his little kingdom, but he wanted some more. So he called on the lords he conquered before, made a deal with them all, 'cause without a doubt, he couldn't rule it all. He needed some to help out. That deal, it was easy, it was simple, you see. He said, we'll fight together to protect all you see. If you agree to do that, I'll check in with you. You'll be my advisors on all that I do. You run the land and pay taxes to me. I'll protect you for just that small fee. These are your feudal duties, it's all you have to do. I'll grant a fief of land and everything is cool. When men got better at this than all the other lords, Charlemagne conquered many at the point of a sword. He reunited most of Europe under only one crown, declared the Holy Roman Emperor, ruled from his town. In the middle of Germany was the leader of the Franks. For about 50 years, his sons did give thanks for the kingdom he provided to pass it on down, but they couldn't get along and fought like they were clowns. The kingdom fell apart, but rising in its place was the Holy Catholic Church to fill the empty space. The church, it was the center of everybody's day. A priest was involved in every little way. A birth, a death, a sickness if it happened. The church had a service if you wanted to be wed. The church did the things that the state does now. A school, the roads, protection, but how? They levied taxes on the locals and even used the weekly tithe. They built hospitals to serve the sick of the time. The church owned land and acted as the local lord. Compared to other owners, the church's land was more. Because the church controlled things, people felt it would be safe to travel all around and take part in world trade. Trading towns, they soon got larger, and cities took in more people from the countryside looking for a door to opportunity. They just wanted it to knock, so they moved into the towns to trade and open their little shop. A middle class of people started to develop because you could make money on your own if you just show up in the town to work with your very own talents and learn the skills from a senior. Didn't make you pay rent, so tradesmen realized that they had to protect their interests in the town, so they had to connect with the others nearby who did the same job and make sure others didn't act like slobs. Guilds were the result of these men joining ranks. They set their work prices, and together they were thanked for making sure that the work was done well and everyone knew what they had to sell. Your turn. Give it a try. When you do this in Flipgrid, you're going to cut it in pieces. You can do it in 2 or maybe 3 times to make sure that it fits in the space provided. Good luck. You may want to practice this a few times before you jump on it.